How much money I made winning a world title. I'd been on a winning streak since beating John O'Carroll, and this was first fight back in front of fans after COVID restrictions had opened back up. My most recent fight was beating Paul Ireland Jr. for the British title and finally achieving my dream of becoming British champion and getting my hands on that Lonsdale belt. This were a big opportunity for me that I were expected to lose. Nobody gave me a chance in that fight, especially after what Giovanni Straffon had just done in his previous fight when he came over to the UK and fought James Tennyson, and he beat James within one round. Nobody knew who he was. He come over pretty much unknown and he caused chaos. I saw this opportunity to fight for IBO world title as my tickets to the big leagues. All the belts were tied up. Devin Haney had got the WBC and George Kambosos was going to be fighting Teofimo Lopez for the remaining 3 of the other belts. Everything about the opportunity just felt right. It were back in Yorkshire in front of all my fans after having a couple of fights behind closed doors during COVID times. Headingley Stadium, I were on undercard to Josh as he had his rematch with Lara, and the opportunity for me was fighting obviously on a big stage, winning the IBO title and getting a matchroom contract. Winning this fight meant that I was signed into a 3-fight deal with Matchroom Boxing. So the figure, big drum roll please, the figure I got paid for the IBO world title fight was £35,000. The biggest payday of my career so far. This meant that I could finally hang up my paintbrushes and be a full-time boxer, something I'd always wanted to do. And it also meant, for the first time in my career, I had some proper structure. I had a contracted fight dates, had to happen by certain times, whereas previously you were just waiting for that phone to ring and waiting for opportunities to present themselves, whereas I knew I had big fights coming. And as they say in Essex, the only way is up, baby. I think it goes something like that.